Postseason baseball the way it was meant to be here at Bill Taunton Stadium as the Highway 23 rivalry meets a winner-take-all Game 3 of the Great Plains West Subdivisional Series. The St. Cloud Rocks and the Willmar Stingers in Willmar, Minnesota. And with that, we welcome you up to the broadcast booth alongside Owen Patterson. I'm Tyler Reedy. Great to be with you on the Northwoods League Sports Network. Owen, the series tied at 1 game apiece. A big response for St. Cloud last night to tie it up at 1. This has all happened with 2 outs. The run-producing hits for the Rocks as Hauge drills it to left. There it goes. Adam Martin, you've got company. A 2-run home run for Jackson Hauge, his 10th of the year, and that ties him for the Rocks' single-season home run record. A high fly ball to left field. It is carrying. It is at the wall and gone. Hauge has just made history. His 11th home run of the season, the most by a St. Cloud Rocks player in a single year. Jackson Hauge at second after a leadoff first pitch double. Hammered, left field. This game is over. Noah Grice wins it for St. Cloud with a 2-run bomb. 8-6 the final. Start the celebration. The Rocks are in 11th heaven. 11 straight wins. They are 18-6 in the second half. And on top again tonight with a dramatic win over Thunder Bay. Now Stinson clubs it to left center field. Helm sprinting in the gap. Can't get it. It's down and into the fence. 2 runs are home. Bishop around third. And Stinson has a bases-clearing triple to break it open for the Rocks. As Kaufman gets underneath it. Deep to left field. See you later. It's a grand slam for Camden Kaufman. His first home run at the Rock Pile. 5-0 St. Cloud. And the Gophers have a souvenir. How about that? And Calise turns that ball around. Left field corner. It is gone. A debut grand slam for Braden Calise. There goes Stinson. And there goes a high fly to left. It's hit pretty well. Helm at the wall. Gone. Ben Higdon with a 2-run blast, and the Rocks take a 5-0 lead in the 7th. 0-2, and the Rocks are within a strike of advancing. Did he offer? Appeal to third, no swing, still 1-2. Gavin Holdgreave making the call that perpetuates the game with 2 outs in the 9th.
Rocks fans way over off to our right need to hold their excitement for maybe just one more pitch.
Rushing ready with it. Off the plate, 2-2.
And another one.
On 2-2. Hoosier fouls it off and remains in the fight.
Max Butin back on deck. Willmar fans would love to see him get one more shot. He's ended his night 0 for 3 after that single in the first inning.
Another 2-2 on the way. Fouled off one more time. This is what good hitters do. Landon Lozier with the season on the line, not giving up a single pitch. Making it difficult on Ryan Rushing, who has continuously challenged him with that fastball. Here comes the left-hander again. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Rushing strikes him out for the 2nd consecutive season. The St. Cloud Rocks come into Wilmer and punch their ticket to the Great Plains Championship game. Bottom of the 1st inning here in Mankato. It's 1-0 Great Lakes in the Northwoods League All-Star game. Let's get you a look at the Great Plains batting order under Wilmer Stingers field manager Freddie Smith, Andrew Soika, Ben Higdon, Max Butenbach, the top 3, Caden Carpenter, Colin Heineck, Case Sanderson in the middle with Tyler Bishop, Kyle Vidston, and Aiden Byrne wrapping it up to start. And in the field for the Great Lakes, it'll be Parker Nolan left, Max Galvin in center, Alex Fernandez in right, Mason Hamlin, Maddox Mikalakis, Jake Schaffner, and Tyler Nisus on the infield with Max Solis Jr. catching Adiel Melendez, the Wausau Woodchucks left-hander, who comes into the night having pitched 36 innings in his All-Star season.
And Melendez, the dependent on arm for the Wausau Woodchucks, the best team in baseball in the Northwoods League, the only team with over 40 wins this season.
It's been fun to watch. Wausau and Madison go back and forth in the Great Lakes West subdivision. And the Woodchucks left-hander goes to work against Soika. Firm fastball on the first pitch for a strike. Soika is the Northwoods League career home runs leader. Also tops the leaderboards in the Wilmer Stingers career and single season home run record books. He takes a big rip at a fastball down. He falls behind 0-2.
Going back to the starting pitcher Melendez, he's been pitching for Wausau ever since the month of May. It's been a couple long starts, a couple shorter outings as well, as long as starts 6 2/3 back on the first day of July.
Fastball goes over the glove of Melendez's teammate, Max Solis Jr., and it's 1-2 against Soika, the outfielder from California State University Northridge. Says he plays the sport like it's his last day playing it every single day, and it's helped him put up a league-high 21 home runs this year. He skies this one to shallow center field. Mikalakis gives way to the second baseman, Schaffner, and the Madison Mallard ranges over to make the catch.
Well, unlike the Great Plains, the Great Lakes get one out on the first batter, and it's Andrew Soika in the leadoff spot. Can take a bit of a deep breath here, but just know that the rest of the lineup is pretty dangerous as well, with Higdon, Butenbach, and Carpenter in the next 3.
It's 4 consecutive left-handed hitters to open up the Great Plains lineup. Ben Higdon, the designated hitter, stands in and grounds the first pitch through the left side. It's a pitch 1 single for the St. Cloud Rocks DH, Ben Higdon.
Just know the Great Plains are up there to swing, and swing early in the counts. It's a Great Plains division, East and West, that has been all about offense this year, and especially the western half, which makes up the entire first 5 batters of this order, and Higdon comes through with the first hit.
Higdon's a guy who entered this All-Star break with multiple hits in 5 of his previous 6 games, and the beat goes on for him. Now another Wilmer Stinger. The right fielder, Max Butenbach, takes the ball. Butenbach from the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. He's from Lincoln, Nebraska, and went to the same high school as 2015 World Series champion Alex Gordon. That would be Lincoln Southeast. He jumps ahead 2-0 in the count. Freddie Smith, field manager for Wilmer and the Great Plains tonight, said if we didn't have a guy named Andrew Soika on our team in Wilmer, this guy, Max Butenbach, would be our MVP.
And you know what? Max Butenbach has a higher batting average than Andrew Soika does. This kid is batting .399 this year, which leads the Great Plains.
He's ahead 3-0 against Melendez. Butenbach, in his first year at Nebraska, played in just 6 games, but He made himself quite the introduction, homering for his first collegiate hit. He can play both catcher and the outfield, hits top 3 regularly in Wilmer. Chops this one into right field. Back-to-back singles for the Great Plains as Higdon goes to second. The Plains might have an answer coming with Caden Carpenter stepping up.
It hasn't been all the power hitting that we expect to see. It's just been good, solid hitting, finding the holes in the Great Lakes infield, and gets it started for Caden Carpenter, the cleanup batter.
Carpenter, the left fielder from the Badlands Big Sticks, goes to the University of Utah. He's an American Fork, Utah native. Leads the Big Sticks in batting average, RBI, and stolen base as that ball club is in its first Northwoods League season out in Dickinson, North Dakota. First pitch to him, taken off the plate for ball 1. Carpenter, another home run challenge participant last night. He played his 2023 Summer League baseball in the Alaska League with the Matsu Miners.
You can tell this is a guy that just really loves playing baseball. Full season at the University of Utah, turns it into a full season at Badlands.
And he's hit by a pitch. So the bases load with 1 out for Colin Heineck, the catcher, as Caden Carpenter heads down to first.
Melendez on the season, 16 walks over 36 innings. That's a pretty small number for that amount of work, but that one just got away from him. Other than that, he's been consistent in the zone, serving up some nice pitches.
Melendez, a guy who has struck out as many as 10 in an outing this year. That was on the 1st of July in a 2-1 win at Madison. He'll deal with Colin Heineck, the Wilmer Stingers catcher, with the bases loaded and 1 out. Strike 1 to Heineck, who is from Georgia State University and Rockmart, Georgia. He had himself quite the warm-up for the All-Star game back on the 8th of July. A 3-hit, 2-home run, 4 RBI performance right here in Mankato. All part of a season in which he's hitting just a tick below 300 with 7 home runs to tie for second in the Stingers offense. Up 2-1 on a fastball high. Ben Higdon's at third with a single. Butenbach at second, also with a single. Caden Carpenter at first with a hit by pitch. Good breaking ball, drops into the zone, and it's 2-2 on Heineck.
Heineck, yet another gold jersey in the lineup for the Great Plains. They have the most all-star selections of anybody in the Plains division, and only 1 pitcher, so you're going to see a lot of Stingers at the plate.
The third one to bat here in this first inning, loses the stick. It flies into the dugout of the Great Lakes, and thankfully does not harm anybody. It's a strikeout for Adiel Melendez, his first, 2 away.
Well, that might count as more than 1 strikeout when you also let Heineck lose the bat. Adiel Melendez really fooling the Stingers hitter right there.
This is not the Olympics. There's no gold medal toss. This is the All-Star game right here. So he won't win anything for that long throw of the bat. Now Case Sanderson, the first baseman from the La Crosse Loggers, steps up to the plate. First pitch to him just off the outside corner for a ball. Sanderson, another University of Nebraska-Lincoln product. He's from Nevada, Missouri. Leads the Loggers in on-base percentage and regularly hits third as their first baseman. Now up 2 balls, no strikes in the count.
Talking about Wilmer being well represented, how about the University of Nebraska? Some power hitters in the Northwoods League, all across the Northwoods League, and especially here in Mankato at the All-Star game.
2-0 pitch, driven to left field. Knoll started back, now he comes in and makes the catch, wrapping up the first inning. Adiel Melendez leaves them loaded. It's 1-0 Great Lakes on the Northwoods League Sports Network. The Capital One post-game interview with our All-Star Trophy and Awards star of the game, Jackson Hauge. Jackson, 3 hits today, including a go-ahead grand slam in the second inning. Now, I want to start with this. First of all, thanks for your time. On Thursday when we were in Dickinson facing Badlands, you went to a dinosaur museum, and since then you've got 2 home runs in 4 games. The people are dying to know, was it the dinosaur museum?
I'd like to say it wasn't, but it's a game of baseball, and you never know what works. So there's an old adage out there that I believe in dinosaurs, so somewhere out there they're believing in me, and then you just bust out of a slump. So sometimes you just got to pay your respects.
There you go. Now, you haven't been slumping. You've been hitting home runs all year, and that grand slam in the second inning really turned the momentum of this game around. Take me through what you saw on that at-bat, sending the ball over the right field wall.
Wasn't throwing many off-speed pitches for a strike, so just tried to wait for my pitch. Got to a 3-1 count, threw a fastball over the middle, tried to hit it hard and put it somewhere. So got it up, wind was blowing out, and got over the wall. So
on this homestand, you guys have put up 13 runs on Friday, 14 on Saturday, 11 more today. What's gotten into this offense as you've come back to Joe Faber Field this weekend?
I think we take it pretty personal when we get to play at home, and right away we kind of let down the fans, and it's always fun to get back here, get some sleep, and start to take it to them. And we take it to another level when we're at home. We love to have people out here have our home protected, and we're trying to do just that. So love to see you out here at Joe Faber.
Got another one coming, 6:35 p.m. tomorrow. Game 2 of the series, the St. Cloud Rocks and the Wilmer Stingers. Hope to see you back at the Rock Pile. Jackson Hauge, our All-Star Trophy and Awards star of the game.